basically run, they are the items that are going to profit the people. So for example, I gave you the question number 1, purchase of machine from Japan by a producer, right? So what do you think of this first one? A producer basically purchased a machine from Japan. So what that person will be doing? He is purchasing the machine from Japan so that he can sell in India for the larger amount, right? So that's why this is an autonomous one. Clear? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then coming to, for example, next one, right? Sale of financial asset by central bank. So central bank is a RBI, and RBI, whatever RBI do, basically it do for the people, right? So that is basically the accommodating one, right? Next, remember one thing. Whenever a government organization is involved in any statement, that means it is autonomy. It is going to be automatically the accommodating one. Why? Because government always runs for the welfare of the people, right? Then next, for example, this one, Infosys. I hope you know the company. This is a private company, right? Raising loans from a bank in London. They are raising loan. That means Infosys is a private company. They are running for their profit only, right? So autonomous. Then next, repayment of loan to Asian Development Bank by Government of India. Automatically, Government of India is done, right? But remember one thing over here, they are doing the repayment. So this is for the welfare of the people. If I am the government, right? I took the loan. Now I am repaying it. So from this repayment, is there any welfare going on? No, I took the loan. Now I am doing it. In case I have taken the loan, that's a different thing, right? So over here, it's a autonomous one, right? Next, borrowing from IMF to recover from severe BOP crisis, right? So over here, you are borrowing it, right? So when you borrow the money, it is for welfare of the people or not? Yes, right? Yes or no? See,
Yes, ma'am.
for example, I am the government, right? I can do two things. Either I will borrow the money, or I will repay the money, right? So if I borrow it, right, of course, this is the accommodating one. Why? Because I'm borrowing the money for the welfare of the people, right? When I'm repaying it, there is nothing. So that's why this is a accommodating one. Autonomous. Clear? I'm doing it for my welfare. So this is autonomous, this is accommodating. Now, surplus in BOP account used to purchase foreign currency by RBI, right? So over here, this is also the accommodating one. Why? Because surplus of BOP is there, right? Because they are purchasing something, right? You are purchasing, that's why this is accommodating. Okay. Now, this one we did. And this part is very, very important, students. Causes of disequilibrium, right? Development activities, high rate of inflation, rate of trade cycle, and all that. Very, very important portion. Okay. Now, and relation between BOP and national income, generation of income, you know that we already discussed all this thing, right? Now, when the question comes, now we will be doing some numericals. Okay, this one we have already done, right? I already discussed it. So when they give you the numericals, how they give you the numerical? From here, you will get the least numericals, right? So first, can you see this one, 11th one? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So they are talking about if the value of export of a country is 11,000 crore and value of import is this, what will be the balance of trade? So one more formula comes over here is BOT. Let's just not write this, BOT. So what is BOT? Export minus import, right? Balance of trade. So over here, what is the export? Export is 11,000, right? And import is 20,000, right? So what will be your answer? Your answer would be 9,000, but it would be this. So this shows that over here we imported a lot as compared to this. Clear? So this shows the negative BOT. Clear? Yes? This formula I
Yes,
hope
ma'am.
everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now do this one. Question number 12. The balance of trade show deficit of this. And the value of import is this. What is the value of export? Use this formula only. But remember one thing, there's a deficit given. So when you are writing BOT, it would be in
Minus.
Yes. So for example,
Yes.
BOT is given to you, which is deficit. So that's why it is in minus. Okay. And over here, either they will miss export or they will miss import. Anything they'll miss, you have to find that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Let me know when everybody is done. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Fahim, you are also done. Fahim, Ritika, Vanisha, all of you are done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is your answer? Tell me.
Ma'am, I got 4,000.
4,000. Everybody got 4,000? Tell me. Fahim and
Yes, ma'am. I got 4,000.
okay. And one more answer I want.
Yes, ma'am.
4,000? Yes. It was negative, right? So when this will come
Yeah.
this side, right? 4,000.
It will be positive. Yeah.
Yes. Now this one, 13. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Fahim, done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. What you got?
Ma'am, 800.
Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Correct. Mhm. And sometimes they ask you these type of questions, debit side and capital, this you can see, right? So over here, as you can see this, classify the following transaction in current account and the capital account, right? So current account is for remittance from abroad, right? Capital account is all purchase, repayment and all that, right? And here also, you have to do debit side and the credit side. Debit side is where you will lost money and credit is when you get the money. So loan from World Bank to cover deficit of BOP, right? So loan they are taking, right? So it is when you are taking loan, you will get the money, right? So credit side. Then Indian government repay. So they are repaying it, right? So that will be debit side. Yes. Purchase when they are purchasing something, credit side, right? Buy, see, purchasing of shares of Reliance by an American resident. So American is purchasing from India. So that means he will give money, right? So that's why it is on the credit side. In case if Indian is purchasing, then it will be on debit side or credit side. If instead of this, it's this, then tell me.
Credit.
Ma'am, it's on the debit side.
Yes, right? Why? When you are purchasing something, what you will do? You will give the money, na?
Yeah.
Right? So it was American resident means he is purchasing from India. So of course we will get money, right? But if you purchase from somewhere else, Indian purchase something from abroad, that means we have to pay them money. That is going to be the debit side, right? Next is export of coffee to Japan. Export of coffee. That means you will get the money. You are exporting it, right? And import of machine from USA. Now you are importing it, so that will be on the debit side, right? We are not talking about the product. We are talking only about money. So that's why don't go for ma'am. Import means addition of something, so it will be on the credit side. No, we are talking about money. If you are purchasing something, you are importing something. That means you are ready, willing to pay the money, right? And over here, these is thing like in this
Yes.
and all that you should remember. Okay, so now let's just start with some good numericals, and then we will do the question answer, and then we'll wrap up it. Okay. That's wrong. Wait a minute, sorry. Okay. So now this one. Okay. Find the balance of payment account, right? Is balance. Clear? Can you find it now? BOP, you know the formula, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So quickly
Yes,
do
ma'am.
it. Okay. So quickly do it. See, capital is given to you. You can only use the formula for the current, right? What is BOP basically? Current plus capital, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So current one you have to use. Wait a minute. BOP is basically your current account, right? Plus capital account, right? So over here, capital account is directly given to you. Yes. So use the formula for current account here. Add the values plus whatever is the value of this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. I'll just wait for this.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Everybody is done? Vanisha, Ritika, both of you done?
Yes, ma'am.
I got only one yes. Who is doing?
Ma'am, all of us are done.
Okay. So over here, let's just solve it. Okay. So what is the formula? Anyone who would like to dictate the formula? See, value of export minus value of import. Right?
Plus
Export
unit
minus import.
transfers plus
Right?
capital account balance.
So over here, what you have to do when you solve it at that time, you can see this 450 minus 150. So you are getting 0,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yeah.
450, 150, right? So over here it came 300. Sorry, 500, so 300, right?
Yeah.
Plus 100 and minus 400. So over here 300 and here also 300, right? So this got cancelled, yes, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now do this one. You have to find the current account balance.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm also done.
Okay. Everybody is done? So
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
people got? 75? Very
70.
simple,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Only thing is that
Yes.
you have to just only thing is that you have to just ignore the capital one and others you'll add, right? Now coming to the next one, this. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you people got?
Minus 350.
Yes, 350.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Because capital account will be the negative of the current account. The current account shows surplus, right? So the capital account of balance is simply minus 350, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This one.
Ma'am, we already did this.
With this,
Done, ma'am.
Okay, done. Everybody's done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what do people got? Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, 800.
800.
800. Okay.
Yes.
Now this one last. Okay, then I will give you one graph question.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Fahim, you are also done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who will tell me the answer?
4,000.
Everybody?
4,000.
How much?
4,000.
Right?
Yeah, positive.
And now I'm going to give you one question. Uh, wait a minute, let me just paste it away. This one. Can you see the question properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Try
Yeah.
doing this. Okay. So I will tell you one formula first. Okay. Deficit equals to, right? Whenever you have to find deficit, right? So at that time, there is one formula which is import minus export divided by export. Okay. Clear? So this formula is going to help you in this question. So try it. Okay. So what you are going to do, you are going to find it for every year, right? And whenever you are solving it, if for every year, there will be one year among this from where you will get 1/5 as an answer. Clear? So that means that year will be the year the trade deficit is 1/5. Clear? Note this formula.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you have to find for 2000, 2001, 2002, 3, 4 like this. And then you will tell me before which year the deficit was 1/5.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, everybody is done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for which month you got?
2006.
2006.
6? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So 2006, basically, it was 120 minus 100 divided by 100, right? So you got
1/5.
yes, 1 by 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So now from this chapter, you will get only these type of question, not apart from anything, right? But you will get so many theoretical question from this chapter, right? That let's just see which type of. There are some questions which you have to basically learn. Okay. So I'll just share this PDF. Just remind me. Okay. I've just compiled all the questions over here, right? So I think we did discuss these questions in the class as well. Yes? No? Okay, so let's just start from very short answer. Okay, so just read it up. Okay, and all these questions. Okay, and I'll share this PDF. Just remind me. Okay, clear? So I think BOP part is very clear to Ritika
Yes, ma'am.
and Vanisha, because you both were asking for it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sayed.
Yes,
Sayed,
ma'am.
you have a class with me.
No, ma'am. They gave me the link here.
Okay, you have a class with whom?
Mm, They said I had a test.
Okay, so you have a class with do you have a class with any teacher, particular teacher, Nilesh sir or Namrata ma'am?
1 second.
Which like you have class with whom basically?
They didn't say any teacher's name.
Okay, so you have a test for which subject?
Physics.
Okay, wait a minute, I'll just tell them, they'll assign you one room. Okay, you have the test paper with you? No? Okay, okay, he left. So students, you can start. Okay. Okay, students, this one. Just read this question. Okay, I'll scroll it.
Yes, ma'am.
State 4 items of the current account, BOP, right? Export and import. This is how you have to write. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's it for today.